another character's story, and I'll just maybe make notes. Okay, we can't do bonus characters or custom character in here. You know what? Let's have a look at Lizardman. A red one. A weird one. A red one. Blue one. I wish I had meat right now. I wish I had his joke weapon, just meat club. Lizardman's story. Shaken awake by the wave of energy released when the spirit sword SOULCALIBUR had struck the cursed sword, Aeon trusted in the god Hephaestus, whom he had worshipped in order to return to human form. Okay, sorry. Shaken awake by the wave of energy released when the spirit sword SOULCALIBUR had struck the cursed sword, Aeon trusted in the god Hephaestus, whom he had worshipped in order to return to human form. He hid his hideous form and continued traveling. However, time continued to pass with no sign of cure. Finally came in search of clues to the temple of the dark god, where he had been transformed into this form. At the time, his faith... okay. Using Soul Edge, the sword of Hephaestus feared he would strike down God himself. Swearing vengeance against his god, he became a cold-blooded killer. Oh! Cool. Silk Road Ruin is where we start. Even now, acting solely on his own uncontrollable impulses, he had not forgotten that objective. He wandered the world in search of the weapon that his god had feared, had most hated, Soul Edge. He had felt the evil energy with his body before, and he continued to search for the unique feeling. As he proceeded along the Silk Road, he noticed a malicious presence hiding. It seemed that someone was following him.
Two heroes finally meet under the Star of Destiny.
Lizard noises! Versus Assassin!
Versus Assassin. Fight!
Boom! Boom!
You win!
Lizard! I'm cute! Searching the body of the assassin for who had attacked him, he found a familiar seal. It was from the temple that had transformed him into this monstrous form. The temple had supposedly been destroyed, but had there been survivors? It didn't matter. He began walking again, feeling a faint evil energy from two different directions. He stopped for a moment and pondered. Head in the direction of the evil energy to the east, head in the direction of the evil energy to the south. Let's go south to the Indian port. Pursuing the evil energy, he covered his monstrous form with tattered cloth and proceeded south into India. He sensed someone with a faint but definitive evil energy. It was likely they would encounter each other soon. It seemed the other had noticed him as well. The two of them waved through the crowds and moved towards the dock, as if going to rendezvous. A few moments later, they faced off.
He pursues a demon to avenge his fallen comrade. Versus Maxi. Fight!
Spinny, spinny, slam! Oh. No wing outs at least. Boom, boom, boom. Aw, no fallout. Flaming axe! Okay, we're up to the clock tower already. He felt evil energy coming from the man he'd defeated, but he couldn't find the object emanating it. It would appear that the man himself was under the influence of evil, ever so slightly. In the end, Lizardman obtained nothing, and he put India behind him. Continuing to wander in search of evil energy, he one day felt an exceptionally strong energy. However, his instincts warned him that it was being projected to him deliberately. Keeping his guards up, he approached the evil energy, and ended up in the clock tower that everyone ends up in. Lizardman's like, I know there's an ambush in here somewhere. Hi?
I cannot allow a monster like you to possess that sword.
Sword? I want meat. Doom 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 doom. Lizardman is kind of, so far out of the characters I've played, the only one that makes realistic sense to be able to dodge that.
Let's go.
Like, if you ignore the fact that it does make a bouncing sound.
Fight.
Wow!
You win.
Boom. Mumbling something, the man with the scythe melted away into the shadows. The evil energy he had felt up until moments ago completely vanished as well. It had clearly been a trap. Lizardman howled at the deceptive behavior. What a pathetic man. He was curious about the man's words, but there was no guarantee that the man actually knew anything about Soul Edge. Pursue the man or ignore the man with the scythe and resume the search on one's own. I'm going to ignore him, because I kinda want to trick Lizardman into getting SOULCALIBUR. The only reason the man would have set a trap was because he was searching for Soul Edge. In other words, he felt that others searching for Soul Edge were obstacles to him. Surprisingly true. Lizardman would need to be even more careful from now on. He traveled to Eastern Europe and observed a certain city from afar. He was here because he had heard a rumor that the city had fallen into chaos and had been surrounded by armies. He felt the feeling of this city in chaos was extremely similar to the so-called evil transformation caused by Soul Edge's evil energy. As he approached the city, he could feel the evil energy it was giving off. A battle broke out soon after. Welcome to Raphael's house. We might be close to Amy, because this is where Raphael started. Maybe Amy is here. The only battle I feel that I want to willingly cheat, but don't actually want to cheat. Okay, versus the foot soldier. Boom. Boom! Boom! Ah, whoops. Boom. 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 R2, L2, L2, L2. Woo! Happy! Do.
Let's settle this.
Versus foot soldier. Fight.
No. Headbutt. Ah! Don't juggle me. Bye-bye!
You win.
I would not be surprised if this battle is technically canonical to Chronicles of the Sword, which I will get to eventually. I'm just having my fun beforehand.
Versus general.
Versus less ugly general, but still the same model. Whoops. Hoo-hoo! Wall break. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do. A new item is available in the weapons shop. Lizardman felt like he was being watched. Amy? Stop to figure out if it's Amy. It should be. Prepare to defend yourself. Defeat the enemy with special powers before time runs out. Versus Amy. This will unlock Beloved. And Amy. As a bonus character. Ow. Ow. Oh, she's immortal. That's her special power? Oh, damn. Wait, is she immortal? Oh, she does have health regen. Great. Ah! Yeah. Ah. It's also kind of frustrating that my flows won't go off, because that's half the reason she's getting 3 hits on me. Okay, yep. No! Using my own moves against me constantly. We will cheat you out of existence. Thank you, Amy. Goodbye.
You win.
Alright, now we just play like it's a normal playfield. I guess. Ooh, Pirate Wade. Lizardman ran across the battlefield seeking one who possessed evil energy, but he couldn't find one like that. The presence had grown weak and had finally disappeared. It seemed that his target had left this place. The battle too seemed to have ended, with a victory for the city. Deciding it would not be wise to stay long, Lizardman turned to leave, while seeking additional evil energy. He heard rumors of a pirate who had recently appeared at sea. According to the stories, this pirate was also cloaked in evil energy. Lizardman snuck aboard a ship and set out to sea to find Cervantes. Okay, this probably requires me to dodge, because I think this is when they reveal he has a pistol in his gun. Ah! Yeah, whatever, we'll take that hit. We'll take it. I pressed kick instead of guard. How much percentage health do we think that is? Bye-bye, Cervantes. I would have perfected you if I had full health. 2 items have been unlocked. Cervantes is probably one of them. He had tried to take the sword from the pirate, but the man had drawn forth his last strength and twisting his body had disappeared into the sea, weapon and all. His sword had emitted the unique evil energy of Soul Edge. Had that been Soul Edge? No, the sword he knew was a more powerful sword of monstrous appearance. As if to interrupt his thoughts, the hull of the ship he was on creaked and began to break apart. He was thrown into the sea and barely managed to cling to a broken plank. Drift for a while like this, try to sneak on board the next ship that comes by. We will simply just drift. We will be Lizard. After drifting for a while, he snuck onto a ship headed for foreign waters. The ship continued east, carried to Asia. He once again began collecting information pertaining to Soul Edge. When he heard that a band of thieves in an island country called Japan was collecting objects known as fragments of Soul Edge, he quickly headed east. He quietly crossed the sea in a small boat, but as bad luck would have it, he was caught up in a sea battle. Let me guess, Mitsurugi? Well, it did say Japan, and we're on a boat, so it has to be... Yep, Mitsurugi. Oh! Ow! Ow, ow. Ow! I'm not gonna blame the fact that I got distracted by a download completing. The only one I care about, Wulong. How fitting, I'm playing SOULCALIBUR when Wulong finishes. Alright, versus Mitsurugi. Reversing Abyss as our boss, that's locked in with that loss, confirmed. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Here's a question, could I have even had weapons for Lizardman already? Probably not.
You lose.
I didn't think I could defeat you. In fact, I thought I couldn't. I'm being serious, I actually thought I couldn't. Ow! Damn it, Mitsurugi! Why are you always difficult these days? Take a blow. We're gonna be here a while. Boop. Boom! I kind of wish this was 4, where I could just destroy his weapon. Also, I don't think we're ever going to get a new SOULCALIBUR game. Mainly because the last one was a reboot that has now added every single game into one game. pretty much. Which one had 2B versus Gald of Libya? Was that the last one? Was that 5? Yeah, we have Tekken 8, and we're still waiting on, like, I think, Soul Calibur 6, 7, and 7. Because it's always been one game behind, I think. Ow. Ow! It's a Rugi! Die!
You lose. 9.
I had to get one of the hardest opponents on this playthrough, didn't I? Alright, cool. Oi. Oi. Why do I keep doing that thinking I'm gonna get that attack? Ow. Ow. Ow! Will you do the attack I think I'm gonna do? I'm trying to do like an uppercut or something. I won. He managed to succeed in escaping the sea battle, but he found no information to use in Japan. Someone else had attacked and destroyed the rumored band of thieves a little while before. The fragments they were said to have been collecting had vanished as well. His search for Soul Edge continued. While wandering the continent, he discovered an extremely powerful evil energy and made his way into the mountains. He arrived at a ruined temple where a stone monument that had probably been a seal had split in two. A swirling evil energy flowed from there. The cut in the stone had clearly been made with a sword. The one who had brought about the destruction was undoubtedly connected with Soul Edge. Shaking with excitement, Lizardman felt a malicious presence and turned around.
Her enemies fall as she attacks with her soul.
Taki!
behind every versus Son Mina.
Oh, Son Mina. Ow. Dish. Kaskoosh. Douche. Badish. Boom.
You win.
Boom, 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 boom. New weapon available in the item shop. Nice. Returning to civilization, Lizardman continued searching for information about the cursed sword. From a traveling caravan, he heard rumors of a city that had been destroyed because of a fragment of Soul Edge. He headed for the city in the rumor. The city appeared to have been destroyed by war between human beings. He did not find the unique evil energy of Soul Edge there. However, it was true that evil energy lingered in this place. He did what... Oh, what did that mean? Interesting.
Versus swordsman. Fight.
Hey, swordsman. Boom! Ooh. Ow. Ow. Whoa! Ow, ow, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
You lose. Versus swordsman. Fight.
Boop. Boop. Ow. 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 Gotcha. Boop, boop. Come here. There you go. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Woo!
You win.
Da 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 da. Okay. Taking the large metal fragment that his defeated foe had possessed, he noticed that it was resonating something significant, slightly with something. This was a fragment of Soul Edge. If he followed this reaction, he would find Soul Edge itself. Yes, actually, that would work out, because one of the lore secrets is the fragments are drawn to each other because Soul Edge wants to be whole again. Except for maybe Nightmare. I think that isn't drawn to it. Based on the clues he had obtained, he closed in on Soul Edge. Eventually, he arrived at a cathedral in an area far from civilization. He trembled with joy. The god-slaying sword was here. Dashing into the cathedral, his body tensed up as he felt a familiar wave of energy. He turned himself completely over to his animal side. Also, I don't remember which characters you need to play for it to reveal that the cathedral is built in the dead center of the ley lines of spiritual energy. Oh, right. Her. Of course he would be a bit mad.
Why?
Why? Have you seen him? Also, you probably worked with this guy. You probably know his true form. Which I was really hoping they'd reveal. Oh, ooh, Phasmophobia updated. Good for you. Bye-bye. We win! Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna let it take me. Why not? It'll be funny. Let's see what happens when the cage gets it. It took a few moments for him to break through the bars blocking his way. The sharp sounds he had heard grew even fiercer. As Lizardman hurried inside, the sound of a death scream echoed in his ears. It seemed that the battle was over. What awaited him inside? Siegfried had won, but we don't get to see it. How did you defeat yourself?
Versus Siegfried. Fight.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, I got arguably the hard one. I bet you no matter what he wins. Though.
You lose.
Never again will I bend to anyone's will.
9.
Except for those that wish to destroy Soul Calibur. I mean Soul Edge. Actually, didn't you want to destroy both of them in the end of the timeline? We were just like, yeah, screw it. Destroy them both. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, it is way too late.
You lose. 9.
My brain is lagging in trying to work out if it just cannot see the game, or if it is running in slow motion. Because half of this fight, I feel like I can't even see my weapon. And I'm like, that isn't true. The weapon is clearly visible. Boom! Get up. Of course you get up and block, because you know what I'm doing. Some of the times I press the attack thinking I will also move forward. It doesn't work that way. Ow. I fall for that every time. You take that blow, and then that kick, and thank you for just going easy on me, Siegfried. You gave me that victory, and I appreciate it, buddy. That's why you're on the good team. And probably why you also lost to Soul Edge. Ha 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 ha.
I'm impressed that you made it this far.
Yeah, so am I. I had to hit continue like 12 times to get here. I'm really getting old, aren't I?
Glorious moment.
That even an excuse, or am I just bad at video game? There's only so much you can blame age and stuff on. I think it's just the fact that, like, counting even the newest Soul Caliburs, I probably haven't played Soul Calibur in at least, like, I don't know, 10 years? Oh, he rejected Soul Edge! Did that happen the other time with Cassandra, or did I just not see it whatsoever? No, I think he kept both swords last time. Boom! Oh! Oh, no. This one we get Soul Edge as our final weapon. Okay, yeah, he destroys our weapon. Oh no! We get Soul Edge for this fight! Permanent health drain. But massive attack up and chip damage. Okay. I would like to leave the match. Bye-bye, Abyss. Are you unlocked yet? Kaboom! I don't know why. And the fact that it would take about 50 fights to unlock would be painful to force people to watch without, like, doing the smarter option of I'm just gonna skip to the final battle. But it would be kind of funny to unlock, no. Nah. Sorry. Take SOULCALIBUR. Take SOULCALIBUR. Alright. Sorry, I want a Pacific ending, so... Take SOULCALIBUR, just because it's funny. He spends his whole time trying to find, Soul Edge, and takes SOULCALIBUR instead.
So is this the village that the monster protects?
We'll capture you alive and sell you to slave traders.
I think no matter what, you get this version, but he's just a little bit more noble in this. Or do I get to actually play this? No, I don't. City of the Lizard People! I remember the first time I got this version of the ending, I'm like, but
The legend
should he not have reverted back to human instead? Also, I think if you take Soul Edge, the version of that ending is he actually slaughters them instead of scaring them off. We have unlocked Cervantes. We have unlocked the Pirate Wage level. Obviously, we've unlocked Default Weapon 1 for Cervantes. Player 2 variant of Default Weapon. Beloved Easy has now been unlocked for Soul Arena. We just have to find and defeat all 3 shopkeepers for the final mission now. And that was it. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh well. What Lizardman said. On that note, catch you later. Bye.